Hello everyone and welcome to RC Trail Runners video or channel. On today's video we are going to show you guys a couple of the advanced RC parts and cars that are handmade and just some really cool things. There's a funky like magnifying glass here as well that we can show you just to kind of mess around with. But before we get to all of that, I want to show you guys our special guest. So the owner, if you want to call it that, of this channel is AJ Yunt. And today we went back in time and picked up AJ Yunt from the past. It's crazy, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and welcome him into the show.
Hello, this is AJ Yunt, and this is my RC channel. And I just like to say that I like building RC cars so much, and it's absolutely my favorite. These are my new tires, and they're inflatable and they bounce real well. And these are my other new tires, and they make me feel good.
This is the magnifying glass I was talking about. It, you know, really, if you hold it up to your eye, it makes your eye look really big. That's the coolest thing that I found out about it. You know, it looks really cool. Like, you can check out people's bugs too. So, I mean, like, there's so many different things that you can do with this magnifying glass if you have a big eye. I don't know how else you'd use it.
And my last favorite thing is my very own up-the-butt nasal spray. That's all for now, folks. Check me out on YouTube. Hit the subscribe.
Yay! Big thanks. It was so hard to get AJ from the past on our episode for this week. So, you know, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Let him know that that you're grateful that he got to show up on the episode this week, because it was a really big deal for all of us here at the studio. So, you know, real quick before I show you the next special guest, I want to show you my favorite tool here. And that has to be this handsaw. You know, I really think that the blue adds a nice touch to it, you know, so whenever you're sawing parts and making your own cars, you know, there's so many other colors that you could use, but blue, you know, it's good for the soul, and yeah, it's just good for the soul. So next, we have another special guest, and he's going to help us talk about this special car that AJ has actually made by himself. And obviously there's still some things that need to be worked on, but really we just think that this green frame is exceptional. So he's gonna come and help us talk about that. Let's go ahead and welcome, do you want your real name? We're gonna go ahead and welcome Rick to the show. Come on in, Rick. Yay. Wow.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Richard. And right here, we got this piece. Oh, God, Brittany. Right here, we got this piece of biomechanical industrial bullshit. Now, right here, we got these membranes that cross it. Now, my boy AJ, he welded them up so perfectly that you can still see the welds. He didn't grind them off.
He probably used these tools on it as well.
Yeah, these Allen wrenches were definitely a part of the program.
But,
now,
you know, also you have to make sure to wear your safety glasses.
Yep, safety glasses at all time, folks. Protect safety. Now, out here, we got one of them tires. Now, if you know about these tires, they bounce like a little B-word. And then, we got this roll cage right here. This is sturdy stuff. It ain't going nowhere. I can't see with these safety glasses. Oh, and this right here is AJ's nail polish. This is AJ's nail polish. Rick certified. And then, right here.
Rick certified.
Right here. You see this camera? You see this camera? Yeah, right here we got some little fishing nets to protect the eyeballs of the RC driver. And then we got some of them locomotive wires right here. And these go in to create an insurgence of energy inside the inbreeding of the country folk to make the car go vroom vroom. And that's all I have to say about this car, folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Rick. Again, he put it on the wrong table. AJ's gonna get mad. Again, we are so lucky that we got to have Rick on our show today. It was so hard to call him, and you know, I had to have all the agents and everybody at the studio. We all called him like 10 times. I Snapchatted him like at least 12 times, so you know, it was super hard, and then he finally just like got annoyed and came, but that's okay because he's here. So that pretty much concludes for this week's video. Make sure to like it, and definitely don't forget to subscribe, because AJ, you know, he works so hard on all these RC cars, and you can see more about RC cars. There's probably never going to be another video with my beautiful face in it, but that's okay. You know, if you want to do that, like, add me on Snapchat. It's a link in the bio, I guess. Subscribe.